Alright guys, this is the first video I've done with the new exhaust. Nobody's even seen it yet, aside from a few people. And there we go, Baker X Derrick style. Basically what we did is we took out the, I gotta tuck these wires back in. I was doing a rush job yesterday. But basically, me and Mr. Ninja Natchi took the whole can off, removed the mid pipe. He cut the mid pipe down, have it angled out the side. So it's basically kind of like a straight pipe setup. Sounds amazing, but it's not completely straight pipe, but it kind of is. Servo motor, I'll show you guys later, basically sits right under the seat. When you remove the servo motor, when you remove the servo, which is in the exhaust, the servo motor, whenever you turn on the key, when you turn the key and the fuel pump initiates and everything, the servo motor turns and turns, and with the servo motor attached, there's wires that go around the servo motor. Well, when you remove those wires, now there's no tension whenever the servo motor turns to initiate, and it basically throws like a check engine light. It throws a fuel injection code up on your dash, basically because it's saying, hey, what's going on? Something's wrong with your servo motor. But to get away from that, you can do one of two things. You can either remove the servo motor, and where that plugs in to the ECU, you buy what's called a servo buddy, which is this little piece, clips right on and basically tricks the ECU to think that everything's fine. But what you can also do, which is a lot cheaper, servo buddies are about $50. What we did is we took an L bracket, servo motor, it's like a little octagon, that screws in with one bolt right in the center of it. Take that off, you put a little L bracket, you put it just right to where it's gonna hit this little block to the side of the servo motor when it turns. So it'll turn, L bracket touches, it turns, L bracket touches, it thinks everything's good because it's feeling that tension. But little does it know, there's nothing there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this up. And as you can see, no fuel injection code. It will be popping up right there. That light will pop on. Here you go. Sounds great. It's not tinny. Just has a really deep tone to it. Nice and raspy. I love the sound of it. Don't know how great you guys can hear it, because I know the Senna does kind of get rid of any of the noise that you would normally get. We're gonna let her warm up real quick, and we're gonna head out of here, and I'll start this vlog. All right, we are on the road, guys, and I'm gonna just go on a limb and say that you can probably hear the exhaust pretty well. I'd imagine it probably will turn out relatively similar to about the sound that you get from Yummy's vlogs. I'd imagine this is about the same amount of decibels as Yummy's exhaust is. Because when you think about it, Yummy's exhaust is pretty close to a straight pipe the way he has it set up. But I texted him yesterday and talking a little shit, and I was like, "Don't think you'll have the loudest exhaust at our meetup anymore." And his response was, "Have you heard Downshift?" Or he was like, "Is it louder than Downshift's exhaust?" And I was like, "I don't know, it's probably around there." And he was like, he said Downshift said the same thing until he heard mine in person. So we'll see. But what I'm doing today, guys, I've been looking around trying to find a way to make a little bit extra money. So while doing that, I stumbled upon this app. Yeah, if you guys know about stumble upon. I stumbled onto this app called TaskRabbit. So basically what TaskRabbit is, anything you need done, like say you need help, like right now, as you guys know, I have IKEA everything in my house. So there's a person that needs help putting together a couple of bookshelves that they got from IKEA. They've never done it before. So basically, anything you need done, there's a ton of different categories that you can post on there. And basically, you need anything done. You can post an ad up there. and say, hey, I need 2 IKEA bookshelves put together, and on TaskRabbit, you can go ahead and put what you want to pay. You can put like an hourly rate or like a flat set amount that you want to pay. So this person puts $16 an hour. Well, I know good and well, as many things as I've put together that are from IKEA, this shit ain't gonna take me an hour to put 2 bookshelves together. So I accepted the task and then contacted the poster and said that I would do it for him, but as far as pay goes, it's not going to take me that long to put these together. So how much would they want to set the pay at? So I told them IKEA would end up charging them probably about $80 to $90 to put these 2 bookshelves together, to deliver and put them together. So I said, look, I'll do it for $40. So they said, yep, 40 sounds good. And basically, whenever I complete this task, I go on to TaskRabbit, go into my assigned tasks, and click mark as complete. Now, when that happens, this is where I think it's really, really cool, because I mean, obviously you could do anything like this on Craigslist and you'd probably be able to find somebody just as quick to help you with something you need done. But with TaskRabbit, you mark it as complete. They send the seller, or they send the poster an email and say, is this task complete? Yes. How much are you paying them? Well, they just put in $40, whatever. And then it basically gets deducted from their bank account and boom, popped right into mine. So there's no cash transaction. You don't have to worry about getting payment from somebody or getting stiffed, because I mark it as complete. They say it's not complete. I dispute it. They just transfer from the bank account. It comes right into my account. So it's really, really simple. And for anyone that's somewhat handy, I mean, and honestly, this doesn't, you don't even need to be a handyman to do stuff like this. I saw one today that was somebody posted, I need help transferring, I have a large amount of stuff that needs to go to the curb to get picked up for the trash. And it was like, got a baby crib, got mattresses, all this shit that they need to put over. And I'm assuming it's just like a single mom that just isn't able to move it all by herself. And you could accept that task, go there, and help her move all the stuff out. It's really cool. There's another person that said, hey, I'm starting a YouTube fitness channel. I would like to get somebody that is tech savvy and good with video editing to edit my videos for me and make an intro and outro. And me, I was like, I kind of do that, and it's kind of like the main thing I do when I'm not at work. So I shot her a comment, was like, hey, yada yada yada. Oh shit. Been a while since I've heard something like that. But I was like, hey, this is my YouTube channel. Check out a couple of my videos. Let me know what you think. Have over 5,000 subscribers now. I'm part of that elite club. But I would definitely be able to help you with creating your content and your intros and outros and things like that. And honestly, that's something that I would enjoy, and that would honestly be a steady source of income, because that's not just a one-time thing. That's, hey, I need help with this on a regular basis. So whether it be 1 day a week, 2 days a week, whatever, that's something that I could do to get steady money brought in. And there's a lot of tasks like that you can do that. I've also, but that's TaskRabbit pretty much in a nutshell. And like I said, it could be anything. So if you guys are looking for extra money, I would say definitely look into that. There's also a part on Amazon called Mechanical Turk. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this, but you make much smaller amounts of money, but you do a lot more, you do a lot of diverse tasks. So basically, with Mechanical Turk, what you do is you log on to your Amazon profile, you go to Mechanical Turk section. I always just Google it because it's like mechanicalturk.com, something, I don't know. So basically, you go into there, and there's a bunch of different tasks called hits. And basically, like I did one yesterday, I got paid $1.50 for it, and it's they need someone to companies put this up, so they need somebody to read through these various emails and make sure these like standardized emails that they send out throughout their company, they're worded correctly. They're worded and they're not confusing. So basically, you hit spacebar and it shows each word. So it's like it shows a blank document. Hit spacebar first word. Keep hitting spacebar and second, third, fourth, fifth, and you just read through it. And then after you get to the end of the email, they ask you a question about it. Like if the email says don't use the microwave in the break room, it needs to be replaced. It's broken. And it'll say, does the microwave need replaced? Yes, the microwave needs replaced. Okay, good. Next email. And it gave me like 25 emails to go through, and none of them were longer than like a 3-sentence little paragraph. And once I was done with that, boom, $150 in my account. Literally took me 10-15 minutes to complete. So that's another little place you can do. And they have a bunch of different ones. Once you get qualified to do certain tasks, like there was one on there that paid $25, and you need to outline all the negative, stereotypical like negative areas in the movie Pineapple Express, which I'm sure you guys have seen Pineapple Express. As far as society-wise, there's a decent amount of negative areas in that movie. I'm not qualified to do that yet, but basically you just you apply to be qualified, or you take a little test, and they tell you if you're qualified or whatnot. But you can make a decent amount of money. I was watching a video where a guy said he's been doing it for about a month. He'll get on there like an hour a day, and he was pulling in $190 a month, like an hour a day, an hour of downtime a day. Go on there, blow through a bunch of different hits, and pulling $190 in a month. You can do a lot with $190. I know I could get a lot of different parts from my bike for $190 every month. So my wife and I are really jumping onto that and TaskRabbit. But yeah, I figured I'd share this information with you guys in case you guys were looking for a way to make a little additional money on the side. That's not too hard, and that really anyone could do. So hope the pipe isn't too loud. Hope you guys can hear me good, and hopefully you guys can put some of this information to use, okay? Have a good one, guys. I am getting out of here. That's a mighty fine Porsche. And my wife and I came over here a couple days ago. I'm driving like right around here and just, I was like, what the fuck was that? So I'm pulling off right here,